Hello there, and a bit loud. Rude. Hi there, and welcome to Brew Report, where this week we are outside. We're back at the pub. We're at the Angel and Crown, just off Roman Road near Bethnal Green. There is a dog on my lap who's enjoying being pride of place here. He doesn't really understand what's going on with the camera, but we're getting on okay. And next to me on the table, we've got a pint of 5 Points Jupa. This beautifully orangey looking concoction is not iron brew, it is Jupa. This is what 5 Points is calling a New England Pale Ale. So it's not quite a New England IPA. It does have some wheat in it and some oats in it to go and give it a slightly thicker body, get some of the bitterness levels down. It's got Simcoe, hops with Simcoe in the boil. It's got Citra and Mosaic on the dry hop side. So generally we're looking for something here that's likely to be very citrusy, very tropical fruits leaning, not terribly bitter. And altogether the sort of thing that I should be drinking on a very warm day outside. Unfortunately, it's not currently like that, but we'll have to make do. So as I said, we've got a very bright orange beer here, slightly cloudy, it's not entirely transparent, bit of cloudiness going on here, with a white head. It's been sitting out here a while I try and figure out the filming setup, so it's gone down in volume just a little bit. In terms of the aroma, we're getting a lot of orange zest, marmalade. It's quite sweet, and I think a bit of breadiness there as well, which is not altogether unpleasant. It's being served in a Blue Moon cup, which may be influencing things slightly with the orange and the bread flavours, but hopefully this is still its own beer. So yeah, this is a very... 5 Points describes this beer in its own description as being crushable, which is a term I don't particularly like, but particularly if you're not drinking things in cans. But I think in this sense, it does fit that bill. It is a very drinkable beer. It's got all those beautiful citrus flavours. It's very orangey. It's got a bit of pineapple, a bit of mango. It's not particularly strongly carbonated, which means it's very drinkable. It's very easy to quaff this one. And if it were a very hot, sunny day, if I were sweating out here in the heat without any cover, I might think to myself, yes, this is exactly what I need to cool down. As it is, it's a bit miserable out, and so all it's doing is cooling me down further. There's not really much in the finish. There's no real bitterness there, just a little bit of breadiness that comes with that wheat addition, and slightly, the mouthfeel is thick enough that you know that there's some wheat and there's some oat in there, but not so thick that it's actually chewy or really making a defining characteristic of the beer. And there is the first drop of rain. Timed this beautifully, haven't I? So, yes, absolutely a beer to drink outside on a hot summer's day. Maybe not one for precisely now, but frankly the pubs need our support, so we're doing the best we can to help them out. This is not a particularly interesting beer. It's not a particularly exciting beer. It's very refreshing and it ticks that particular box. So it does one thing extremely well, but it's not the sort of thing I would necessarily keep coming back to. I wouldn't go out of my way to try this beer. So in that sense, middle of the road in that sense. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5, but that's just me. I'll be very keen to hear what you have to say about it. Do you particularly love Jupa? Is it your favourite 5 Points beer, or do you have others that you think I should try? Let me know in the comments below. And until next week, when I'll be reporting from another pub, we hope, happy drinking.